is definitely Wire Brain, and today we're continuing our Lego Pokemon builds. Last time we had the kind of body and front legs done. Um, Now we're gonna continue. We still have about 12 bags, so let's get into it. Um, so these are the hind legs, I presume, based on the image. Ooh, and we have two small bags. One with small pieces and one with smaller pieces. Always check if you got everything. Hate to lose any pieces. And make sure they don't roll off your desk or whatever you use. Okay, need this piece and a smooth green piece. Then we need more of the sandy color ones next to it. Then on top of that we need, yeah, that's the white one with the studs to the outside. And we need small ones. I think we need these, yeah, with a roundish backside. Those face the opposite direction. Cool. Please stay attached to the green smooth bed, please. Then we need two very small black pieces on top of those white pieces. For some reason, this doesn't feel very connected, so I hope it will be attached a little bit better. I got the black piece and two sandy pieces with mechanicals. Where's the other piece? Oh, there's another one. And that will be attached on top of that green piece. Ooh. That white piece is turned away a little. Oh, this is very loose. I don't like it. But okay, that's set. Then we insert two red mechanic pieces as far as they fit. Okay. Then we need two of the black pieces and two of the blue. We're gonna put these on top of each other and then attach the blue on top of that. And then we attach that this way. And then at the back, we're having the same sandy color pieces. For some reason, they are a little higher. So there's a little room here. It's not level, which feels weird for some reason. But it fits with the image. I'll Wait. Oh, I did attach those wrong. They needed to go underneath. So it is level. Oh, don't. It's it's not that stable. Okay. Then we're attached. We need two small blue studs, and on top of those are two white studs with outer facing studs that go on the side. Then we need four gray pieces with corner studs. That's another one. I'm missing one. Oh, there. So we're attaching those all around. And then, oh, okay. Um, let's put that to the side. Then I need a big blue piece with a orange piece on top. Then two small studs to cover the sides. Then we need a brownish piece with another one of those white pieces with outer studs. Oh, we're gonna make the same kind of toe configuration as last time. So insert the hinges. Don't forget the sloped pieces because they 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 are pretty important. Then we connect the actual hinges. And then attach a gray piece on top and put that to the front of the last piece you had. Nice. Um, then we are doing the same as before, getting all those half circle thingies and 2x1 stud. Those are at the bottom. And then on top. Okay. Um, then we're gonna put a big smooth piece on the side. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. I should use that more often. Then we're gonna attach a gray piece to the center back of the. Okay. And then we're gonna add curved pieces to that. So it has a rounded back foot. That looks like it is how it is. Then we need these rounded plates. And the 2x1 smooth pieces that go right behind the blue in here. And then next to that. No, I need this, yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, then we need. Oh, those are green. Okay. and it go one back because I need these little green pieces or black pieces in between the green. Then we need the longer flat pieces that will cover that off, and then on top. Then two 1x1s, very small. I think those go on top of the white. That's left visible. And then a rounded piece on the back. Then we need another black piece on the front, and we're gonna cover those with the smooth corner pieces and a normal smooth piece. It starts to look like a foot. Then we're going to the side, attach a plate in the front. Then I need a few of the smooth pieces and a small square piece. Okay. Oh, and then we're gonna attach more smooth pieces. Oh, that's it needs to be a single one. Yep, not a double. And more smooth corners. Cool. Oh, and we're gonna attach the toenails. It's amazing how they make these like I I can see how you want the outside to look, but how do you get to the inside? Oh, that's the piece we're gonna make. Okay, so I don't need this foot for now. It's flatter than the other one. It's this is more rounded than okay. Give me a two plate. Put a brown piece on top, and another one. Then at the bottom, we are gonna attach a corner piece, and now I need a single one of that. That looks like it's that. Yep. Don't need that for the next phase. Another plate with a white piece with three holes. Then single ones in front with a sloped piece in between. Yep, got that one. Then we're from the back side, we're pushing through the brown mechanic pieces. Then at the bottom, we're attaching a gray stud, and then it fits perfectly on what we already got. Cool. Um, okay. Then we're gonna attach a plate to the front, which is overhanging. Then we're attaching a blue plate in the middle, and then two gray overhang pieces on the side. Oh, that's upside down. Then a blue piece on there. Then in the middle we have this rounded 1x2 stud, and in front is a weird sloped piece. Then also the small corner piece. We need another one on the other side with another blue corner piece. Okay. Now in the middle we're gonna attach a red piece with holes. Then in the middle behind the slope there's gonna be this yellow piece. And then we have two pieces left that line up with the holes. And then we're gonna attach two large corner pieces to the front. Then we're gonna stick some more of those brown mechanical pieces through all the way on both sides. And then we're gonna attach these rounded pieces on the top and covering off the holes. Okay, then we need a gray plate on top of the red and the yellows, and then a smooth plate on top of that. And then we're gonna attach arms to the bars. Then we're putting a rounded plate on the side. Oh, it's a little lower than the actual curve. That's fine. Then we're making a corner piece with a half rounded piece in the corner with a bigger arch next to it, and that goes on the plate next to the round piece. And then we're attaching another one of those bigger radius pieces on the other side, so it will be kind of secured. Okay, now I have to figure out what this exactly is. Okay, we have a green piece, and then on one side it goes through, and then on that one too, and then these line up and should face kind of downwards. Okay. Yeah, you should line up the holes between the green and the red, so you can shove this piece all the way through. So now this is fixed. Okay. Um, don't need that for now. We're gonna make the rest of the other side, I think. Need the corner piece with a black stud, then a slope, or oh, then a another triangle piece on top. Then behind there's gonna be the circle. Yes. Then another gray piece to connect those. Then we have a smooth piece over here. Another slanted piece over here. Then a smooth corner piece with the last slanted piece. Oh, and that goes on the other side, which makes sense. Now I can flip it around, and then there's the studs, and they need to line up with these, and then you have a foot with a knee. And then on top, we have a big circle with in the middle a smaller circle and two rounded. Is that the one? Yeah. Looks like that one is done. It it can't connect to anything yet, but I think that's the next step. So back number 16. So we have the foot and the lower leg with part of the knee. So we need the upper leg, basically. Okay, let's get the smaller pieces over here. Okay, we need a big plate with a small plate on top. Then turquoise plates, corner plates with outside studs there. Then behind there is another plate. And then we have a small sandy color piece, two white pieces with holes facing outwards, and one red piece. Okay. Then in the whole pieces, so in the white ones, we're putting these rods. They're probably gonna connect to this at some point, but we're not there yet. Then we need a slanted piece and a 3x3 plate on top. Then at the back, we have a 2x1 black piece with a gray overhanging piece with studs. Then we have a ball joint piece that's gonna connect to the ball joint in the back, and another turquoise corner piece with outer studs on top. And then we have a white cube on top to secure that, and a gray piece with an edge. All right. Oh, then we're turning it around, and we're gonna attach more gray overhanging pieces to add more studs on the outside. In the middle of that, there's gonna be a plate, and then we're gonna add smooth pieces over that. Yep. Oh, then we're going the other way. On top of this gray ridge, we're gonna attach this sandy color 2 by 3 by 2, 2 by 3. And then in the middle, there's gonna be a black 1 by 2, 2 by 1, and then small gray overhang pieces with studs to the outside. Then attach green turquoise corner pieces with more studs on the outside, and a pink rounded piece in between those. Oh, that can go to the side for now. A 1 by 3 with 3 of these sloped pieces. With a sandy color 2 by 3 on top, which goes in that gap. Okay. Then we're putting a plate on top to secure it all, and we're adding a gray one, a rounded one in the corner. Then on the slope pieces, we're having a black 1 by 2 in the middle, and large gray overhang pieces on the side. Then a 2 by 4 plate on the left. Then a 1 by 3 in the middle here. Oh, don't detach other parts. And then small turquoise corner plates with outer studs on each side. Yes. Then we have, oh, now to, okay, small gray pieces next to those with also outside facing studs. Then we have a little black overhang, and the last gray overhang next to that. Oh, it doesn't stay. Then we have, oh, this sloped piece. Then on top we have another 1 by 3 plate and a rounded corner plate. Okay, then we have big radius plates, smooth plates. Why is it these smaller ones? Why is it not just half circle? because these pieces are not lining up. They should, but okay. Um, let's make this piece that we need to attach a 4x2 plate with a smooth 3x2 plate on top with another plate underneath. And then we have smooth over hangs on one side with small sloped pieces on the other side, and that goes over top. Let me check. Okay, they say it needs to go this way. Okay, that's fine. And then we need to add a slanted piece, a 3x1 at this end, facing down. Then at the bottom, we have a corner piece and another one of those sloped pieces. Then we have a rounded piece on top of there, a small 1x3 plate there, and another rounded corner piece on there. Then another corner piece, but one higher over top. Then the big radius on top of that, and then a small radius inside there. Then we're doing the same with the sloped piece. One higher, then a 2x4 smooth piece on top of that, and then we're finishing off the big radius with a small radius in there, and we're adding two buttons, one at the bottom and one at the back, and then this should slide in. Wow, I wasn't expecting that to fit, to be honest. And then we can attach that to that side. So it's on 3 legs now. Sort of. And I have some spare parts. Cool. Makes sense. We're gonna make the other leg. Bag number 17. Let me check. Yep. So this is probably just a mirror image, but I already forgot how it was made. So we're just gonna follow the instructions. Always do it the safe way, especially with these kind of builds, because you don't want to mess up. I already made a few small mistakes, which I could correct before I finished the whole build. Oh, that's another thing. Pieces will roll, hopefully not off your desk or table or whatever you use. Okay. Oh yeah, this part. So we have these outer studs again. These were not that great in the other um, leg. Okay, I need a white piece with studs to the outside. Then white studs on the outside with a rounded edge. Yeah, this doesn't feel that secure, but it's how it is. Then two black pieces on top to make it level. Okay. Then we're making this piece with a 1x4 black piece and two studs with holes, which are going on top, attached to the two smaller white pieces. Then we're gonna attach two rods or insert as far as you can. Cool. Then we're gonna make a piece that needs to be attached to that. So two 1x4 black plates with blue plates, T plates or something, which are going to be attached to or on top of the um, stud or blocks that hold the rods. Then we're gonna attach more of these sandy color platings with outward studs. Then we need small blue plates with 1x2s. Goes on the side with two 1x2 bricks with outer studs. And then we need four gray studs or four 1x1 bricks with corner studs. Okay, don't need that for now. We're gonna make the two bits again. Um, Big plate with the orange plate. Then we need small 1x2 blue plates to level it out. Get the brown piece on top with the white 1x2 brick with outer studs. Then put in the hinges. Don't forget the sloped pieces. Go on. Where's number two? That's not number two. There it is. If they're upside down, it's hard to see. Okay. Then we're gonna attach the actual hinges. And attach a gray plate on top. Then turn that to its side and connect it to the last piece. Then we're gonna make the toes again. So I need half round pieces and the 2x1 smooth pieces. Yep. Because that's where the toenails go. Okay. Oh, and then on this side, we're gonna do a 2x4 plate. Okay, my throat is kind of killing me, so let me take a drink. So hopefully that will help. Okay. Next step. Oh yeah. On the back, we're gonna attach a 2x2 gray plate, and then some bigger sloped pieces. Um, this one, and this one. So that means that this side is still open. Yep, that's correct. Then we're putting two rounded corner pieces on top of here, and two oh yeah, there. These go here. I don't know what to call these exactly. 2x1 or 2x2 smooth plate thingies. They're attached. Then the green ones just stick a little out on the back here. We need two black pieces in between here. Then we're gonna attach three 3x1 smooth plates. Then we have two sandy colored small 1x1 bricks in here with a slanted piece. Where's the slanted piece? Oh, here's one. Okay. That looks to be okay. Then we're attaching a 1x4 plate in the front. Yep. Then we're having more sloped pieces and corner sloped pieces. Yep. Then we're gonna attach a 3x2x3 plate on this side with one white slanted pieces and a small 1x1 square piece in the middle. Yep. Then we're gonna attach a slope. Oh, that's also a single sloped piece. Yep. In the middle with more corner sloped pieces. And then we're gonna add the toenails. Cool. Okay, don't need this for a second. So we're gonna make the lower leg slash knee part. A 2x3 plate with two brown pieces, 322 studs. Then on the back, there's a gray corner piece and a sandy color corner piece. Okay, Uh, don't need that for now. Then we have 2x3 plate with a 1x3 brick with 3 holes. Then the smaller ones, smaller 1x1s with holes, and a outward facing piece. Oh, then we're gonna attach more of these rods. And we're gonna add a 3x1 plate at the bottom and then attach that to what we made before. Okay. So as I said, this is just a mirrored iteration of the other leg we already made. But that's fine. A 3x2 plate overhang, then a 2x1 back in the middle with two gray pieces that overhang, then a light blue piece with outer studs. Then we have this weird slanted piece in the front with a rounded sandy color 1x2 plate. Then we're gonna add small gray plates, corner plates with outer studs on the back, and another light blue piece on the side. Then we have the big red 1x3 brick with holes. To secure that, in front of that is two red pieces, also with holes, or mechanical connect holes, whatever you want to call it, and a yellow rounded brick in the middle. And then we have two smaller gray corner pieces with outer studs in front. Then we're gonna attach more rods to the two outer holes. Then we're gonna connect these rounded pieces on the back to cover up the red pieces and also preventing the rods from moving. Then we have a 1x3 gray plate, then a light blue smooth plate on top, and we're gonna add the red mechanical pieces. Cool. Then on this side, we're gonna add a rounded corner piece. With a corner piece in half round smooth circle with a big radius smooth piece on top that goes next to the rounded smooth piece, and to connect it there's another big radius smooth piece over that. Oh yeah, then we're gonna make that thing again. So we take the green, we put in a blue. Uh, doesn't matter which direction. Okay, yep. We connect those to the bottom rods, and then try to line up the green with the red pieces as smooth as you can, because the rod needs to go through and through. Okay, I lined it up, but it doesn't fit. Okay, just a little bit of wiggling, and we got there. Don't need that for a second, because we're gonna make the whole plate base or cover corner piece with a slanted edge or yeah, whatever, diagonal. Then we have a triangle cover piece, a small slanted piece on top in the corner, adding a rounded corner piece, then adding a gray 1x3 stud, covering that up with a 2x1 plate and a slanted piece, then a 1x2 slanted piece and a slanted corner, and that goes on this side. Cool. Yes. Okay, and then, then we're gonna put this piece into the foot piece, then attach the big circle on top with a small circle, adding the two rounded bits, and these are spares because we're gonna make the thigh, upper leg, and that's another bag. Okay. Let's get these out of here. Cool. Okay. I have a 4x1, 4x2, and a 4x1 on top of each other. Then these green corner pieces with studs on the outside. A 3x1 in the back to connect them all. Then we need two the other ones with these rod holes with a red piece in the middle and a sand piece next to that one. Then we're gonna attach the rods to the white blocks and a slanted piece on the edge. Then a black 1x2 plate on the other side with a gray overhang piece. Then the big ball joint piece. Oh, oh. I'm skipping a step. I'm skipping more steps because I I went from left to right and not left down next column because I need a plate over here. Then the 1x2 with outer studs and the ball joint connection with a green turquoise corner piece with outer studs. On top of that, with a 2x2 brick and a gray slanted brick in front of that one. Then we're gonna turn it around and get big overhang gray pieces with studs. A 2x4 in the middle of that, covering that all up with some nice slanted pieces. And then turn it around, get the 2x3 sandy color plate overhanging, and a black 1x2 stud in the middle of that one with two smaller gray pieces with overhang and outer studs. Okay, then on top of that 1x2 black piece, there's a rounded pink 1x2 piece, and then we have two green overhang piece or yeah, corner pieces with studs on the outside. Okay. Oh yeah, then we're gonna make this small slanted piece with a 1x3 blue piece where that's in three black rounded slanted pieces. On top of that, there is a 2x3 sandy color piece that goes on top of this bit. Yep. Then we're gonna connect that all with a 3x3 plate and a small. Oh, cool. No connection. I hope it will pick up again. Overhang pieces at the end with a 1x2 black piece. Okay. So we did that one. Then we're attaching a 2x4 in the front. Behind that, there's a 1x3. Oh, that's a 1x4. I need a 1x3 in the middle. And then small green corner pieces with outer studs. Yeah, I got that. Now I need the small gray pieces behind those. Then I have a small black piece that goes. It hangs over in this corner with studs on the outside, and then a gray overhanging piece with studs on the outside. Then we're gonna make this side, and I need this steep piece at the bottom, then a 1x3 next to that, and a right to cover that up. Then two big radius plates then then fill that in with small border circle pieces. Okay. Yes. Okay. Then we're gonna make the other side panel first with a 2x4 plate and a 2x3 smooth piece. Attach another 1x4 plate and then attach the round or slanted pieces to that and the single slanted pieces. Make sure that your seams are not on the same pieces. It makes it a little better. Then that goes on top over here. Then we have a slanted 3-piece that goes in the back. Then we have a steep slanted piece over here with a corner piece. Okay. Did everything go on there? No. Okay, not on this one at least. Okay. Then we're still on this side. Then we're adding the rounded corner piece with a 1x3 in the middle and another rounded corner piece on top. Then this small corner piece with a big radius smooth piece and a quarter circle piece in there. Then the steep slanted piece on top of the other one and a 2x3 smooth plate over that. Then a rounded piece and the big radius one with a I'm not sure I did that on this one. Oh no, I did not. Okay. I missed a step. It's a very small, minor detail. A small rounded piece. I did not attach. So I threw it in my spare pile, and it should not be there. Yep. Okay. And then this goes in here. And I think that's the other leg done. This feels like a Venusaur already. It's missing a head and a flower on the back, which probably gonna connect to these rods, I think. But yep, we're gonna make a head. Bag number 19. 8 bags to go. It's a big boy. it looks like we need more bags to complete the head, so this might be only structural. Ooh, there's a lot of color in here. Nice. And this sandy color one. Then underneath, we're connecting two black plates. Nice. On top of this, we're doing a 2 by 8 blue plate. Okay, let's make these small plates first. So it's a 4 by 4 with a 2 by 4 on top. And those go on each side and then sticking out over it. Okay, then we have this sandy looking 1 by 8 under a blue 2 by 8 that goes on the open edge. Okay, then these two sandy colors will fill in the back portion and the front portion. Then two 1 by 4 rounded pieces go in the middle, and then a lot of gray smooth pieces with studs on the outside go on the outside. Okay. Then we need the big black piece that goes over top of this part. Then two of these gray pieces over here. Then one yellow 1 by 6 brick here and back behind the black piece. Then we need 4 of these 1 by 4 bricks with outer studs. Oh, not those ones. I think the magenta one. The colors are a little different, but that's 8. Okay. Then 2 blues on the outside over here, and then in the middle of this part, then next to this blue one and on the sides of the yellow ones with facing studs to the outside. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay. And then the yellow pieces are corner pieces with studs on both sides of the corner. And those will fill in the rest of the pieces. Then on the back side, we have a bunch of these gray plate pieces with studs on the outside. 2 face to the back and the other 2 face to the sides. Then we're adding a 4 by 2 blue plate on the big black brick, and we add some yellow grabby hand studs. Okay, then we're adding a big black plate to hold it secure, and two small blue 1x1 plates to fill in the gaps, and then a orange piece in between the grabby hands or the minifig hands, what you want to call it. Then a blue 2x4 plate to connect that all. A 2x4 smooth flat plate to cover that up. And then four small slanted pieces in a rather blue color, not light blue, but just blue, which feels odd. And then the two wide rounded 1x1 pieces. Okay. Um then we're adding these gray pieces to the back of those slanted pieces, and these two blue brick corners behind there. Then on top of that part, we have one brown piece in the middle. Then two U-shaped plates next to those. And then two violet purple plates next to that. Okay. On top of that, we have on the outside two more brown 2x2 plates. Then the small 1x1 rounded bits. And in the middle, we have a lot of 2-to-1 studs. Okay. Now we're gonna fill in these. I want to say outer bits. Two gray tall pieces with outer studs. Same ones, but in a 1x2 tall with outer studs next to those, and then two red pieces to make it level. Okay. That's a lot happening. Okay, two black pieces on the end to cover that up. Then two violet pieces inwards to connect some stuff. Then we're having these gray pieces with outer studs to the sides. Two sandy color corner plates and a big orange plate over top of that white. Yep. Then we have two brown pieces over top here. Okay, now we're going to the bottom. And we're gonna add smooth discs to the inner square corners. Okay. Yeah, these are not that easy to attach. Okay. Then we're flipping it back over. And on this side, we're adding a 2x2 plate on top of another 2x2 plate and attaching it to the side. And it's lower, so it's not the full 2x2 that is visible. Because we're gonna attach these corner pieces on top of those. Then we're adding this slanted piece on those two, and then a small slanted piece at the bottom. Then we're doing the same thing on the other side. Not all the way up. Attach the two corner pieces. Put those on top. And then probably the same slanted pieces. Yep. On here and here. Okay. Then in the front, we're gonna add rounded corner pieces. With a 2x3 plate in the middle. Then a orange piece to connect, but also where I can attach these corner slanted pieces, and in the middle a normal slanted piece. Then we move back up, and I think these are on top of the orange with 2x1 plates on top of those. Then next to that, we're gonna add some red bricks, small bricks, then gray pieces with outer studs, and then 1x1 blue plate pieces next to that. Oh, then we're going to the back side, and there's gonna be two gray pieces with outer studs in the middle. Next to that, we have the grabby hands that are going to the inside. Then the half circle black pieces smooth next to those. Then we're gonna add a orange piece in between the grabby hands and two rounded 1x1 pieces behind that. Okay, then these are spare parts. Then we're going to bag number 20. Okay, these are the small parts. Okay, don't let them drift away. Okay, I need sandy color corner pieces and a 1x2 stud or 2x2 blue with corner pieces around that. Then I don't think I need this for a while. Okay, so dark blue. I think it's dark blue, navy blue. With light blue corner piece. On top of that is a yellow piece and a brown 1x2 plate. On top of that, there's another navy blue brick and a green overhang with outer studs and a rounded black cover piece. Okay. Then we're putting it on its side. Stick in two big rods. Then over that there is a blue piece all the way to the bottom. Then a gray piece and a ball joint piece. Oh, make sure it's a you put the hole over it and not the brick part or the mechanic part. And then find the black rod and put that in there. Then get the white part, scoot that over there. Then the other ball joint piece, another gray piece, and then close that off with a blue piece. Then make the same blue piece with navy block in the back. Put a yellow piece on top with a brown 1x2 plate on top of that one with another navy blue 1x2 brick with a hole and a green turquoise overhanging plate with a black plate, and then in the same direction put that over top. I'm fairly sure that's the joint for the head over here. And that's going where now? I think it should scoot in here. Oh, and then um the small grabby hands that were in there are now connected to the other plate. So this is gonna attach in its entirety. Cool. Uh, we're gonna attach a lot, so let me get all the pieces that I need because otherwise I can't really um, get this done correct. Okay, so this is going over top of everything, so that will secure more of it. Then these 3x2 plates will go there. Then 1x2 bricks with studs to the outside go on top of there with the magenta 1x1 with the bricks on the outside. next to that. Then we have a big slanted piece that goes in the middle over top. Then two gray pieces that connect to the violet pieces, and then on top of the violet pieces we have small 1 by 1 light blue plates. Cool. Yep. Then we're going to the next bit. We need 4 of these. Okay, got those, and a slanted piece. I think that one is going in the middle, and then the rest needs to fit in here snugly. Then 2 rounded blue pieces on the outside over here, and then on top we have 2 by 2 light blue plates. Then this can move to the side, I think. We need 2 green plates, 2 by 8s or 2 by 6s on top of each other. Then 2 gray pieces with outer studs, a brown piece to connect the 2 gray pieces. Then we have 2 blue pieces with grabby hands on the outside, and then 2 by 2 plates, light blue on top. Then we have 2 green plates on top of each other, on top of this whole bit. Then we're having 2 blue corner pieces with studs on the outside. On the outside, and 2 more gray pieces with studs on the outside. Then sandy color corner pieces behind there. Then 2 round green bits in the corner, in the back corners, and then 2 magenta 1 by 1 brick with studs on the outside, in the front 2 corners with studs to the front. Okay, then 2 more sandy color corner plates to secure that all. Then a brown piece over top, and 2 red rounded 1 by 1 pieces in the back. Then on top of that we have 2 black corner, or yeah, corner pieces with studs on the outside, and then we're gonna attach some slanted pieces to cover that all up. Okay. Okay, now I need to attach that. I think just on top of here. Yeah, that looks the same. Okay. Then a red 2 by 4 brick on top, and a rounded sandy color piece to secure everything. Okay, I'm gonna build these two things first. I need the the yellow smooth plates, then the blue rounded plates, then the small uh, gray studs one by one with outer, then two 1 by 2 plates with gravy heads, then two wide bricks 2 by 1s, then two big black uh 2 by 2 tall with outer studs, and yeah, these T shaped um pieces. So we're gonna have the black piece on its side with a white piece at the front. Then in the back, we have a 1 by 2 white piece, then the red gravy hand piece, then two pieces with outer studs in the front, then a blue piece behind there, a white piece on two gray pieces, and then a gray piece out there. So, one more time, the same video, and then that over there. Oh, I forgot the bottom plate. Now I'm doing that one. Okay, and those connect in here. Okay, I'm not sure where this is going, but we'll find out. Okay, turn it around, and then we're gonna attach two black plates 1 by 3s. These little crystals. I need 4 and 2 smooth plates. And those goes next to the red bit. So first the 3 by 2 plates, then the smooth plates, and then we're adding the kind of crystal bits. Okay. Then on the same front level, we're gonna attach 2 white bricks, a brown piece in the middle, and 2 yellow 1 by 1 bricks with corner studs in the corners. Then 2 1 by 8 plates gray on top of each other, on top of that whole row. Okay, now I need to make those small things. Or at least one. Okay, we have a 2 by 1 plate. We're attaching a hinge on the backside, then a green piece in front, attaching the actual hinge. And then we're attaching a few plates that are from 1 to 2. And then we're laying it on the side and then on the back. Okay, and then we're gonna attach this one here and let it hang over. Okay, we're gonna make the same thing for the other side. So I do with the, and then a green piece in the front, attaching the hinge with the opposite smooth pieces over it, then laying it flat and putting the blue or the yellow piece there, and then attach that. Is it the top or the bottom? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Then we're gonna attach these plates, so or slanted pieces. Okay, that's the same, and then these are up facing or down facing slants. Okay. Okay, then these are my spare parts, and we're going to bag number 21. Ooh, yeah, pink pieces. Uh, you would think that's only in the flower bit, but maybe his mouth or something. I I don't know. I haven't looked too much at the picture itself, to be honest. Okay. Um. Let's first get everything together because it's getting a little bit more difficult to find all the stuff. Two normal plate thingies. Where are the T? Oh, that's one. Where is the other one? Yeah, the bag is empty. So I'm just not seeing it. Oh, I only need one. Sometimes instructions. uh, two of these corner pieces. Two of these. Okay, there's only double-sided black pieces, I think. Yep. Now these pieces are also black. That's one I need, and then this four. Yep. Okay. We'll start off with the black piece with studs on the outside, adding a 1x2 to that. Then the gray piece at the back, adding another 1x2 blue to that. Then on top of that, the rounded yellow 1x2 piece. Then the 1x4 with outer studs on top. Then the corner pieces. Uh, then it, yep. Then the red pieces underneath. And then those double-sided black pieces go there. And that attaches in the middle on top of here. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I scrolled a little too far. Then 1x1 blue pieces and the violet pieces that goes next to those, and then the violet pieces go outwards. So these bricks that are 1x3, I feel my concentration going down. So I think I will stop after this one and then finish it up another time. Uh yes, okay. Then a long piece over top of all of that. And I need 4 of these small gray 2x1s. Oh, those go behind here. Then big radius pieces in the front. With a 1x2 smooth piece in between. Yes. Then I think it's a small corner piece with a 1x1 stud goes down here. Then a brown piece. Wait, that's the wrong one. A small 1x2 with a corner slanted piece on top of a 2x2 plate. Oh, okay. Oh, that's that side. Yeah. That will attach to a 1x3 with a 1 slanted piece over here and a corner or piece over there. And that goes on top of there. Then a big rounded piece over here. Then a green with a long slanted piece and a green 1x3 plate underneath with a, I would assume, teeth or something at the end. A what's that piece? Oh, that's already sticking out. Oh, I need the corner piece. Oh, there's a corner piece. That goes underneath here. Yep. and then attach this rounded piece on top, and that goes here. Okay. Um. Then we have a 1x3 stud. Oh, in this pile with a small slanted piece, a small green piece in the middle, and then a slanted rounded piece on top of that, and then a 1x2 plate underneath with a black smooth piece. Oh, and that will attach here. Then we're going to the other side, and we're basically doing the same um, rounded piece at the bottom here. Yes. A 2x3. No, no, that's too far. It is a 1x2 plate with a rounded or slanted piece on top. That goes on a 2x2 plate with a on a 2x3 brown piece with a slanted piece, and then a block. Yeah, and that goes above the other one. Cool. Then the big rounded piece goes there. Okay, then we're gonna make the same saber tooth kind of thing. A 1x2 with a pretty long slanted piece on top of a 1x3 plate. Then a corner piece. Then the sort of tooth bit at the end with a rounded dome on top of that. Yep. And that goes on top of that. Cool. Now we're gonna make this piece with a 1x3 plate with a small slanted piece. Yeah. Another green 1x1 plate with a corner slanted piece, then a 1x2 plate with another black smooth piece underneath, and that's gonna attach, yeah, to this side here. Cool. Then, yeah, I think this is part of the mouth. So it's, yeah, but tongue, something maybe. We're gonna find out. We need this black piece and these grabby hand pieces. Goes in the middle with leaving two studs open to the side. On each side there's this small 1x1 green turquoise bit, and then on top there's another whole stud to keep that secure. Then we're attaching to one too tall with light blue pieces with studs on the outside. Then these double sided outer stud bricks with a plate on the back. Then on top in the middle there's these double sided gray too tall with outer stud pieces, and a one blue white 2x3 plates on the back. Then to connect it all we have these magenta 1x4 or 2x4 plates and these smaller gray 1x2 plates. Okay, then we're covering those with a 2x4 smooth piece and a 2x2 smooth piece. Then on the other side we're gonna add more blue studs, like that. Then, okay, we're gonna stack some stuff. 1x4, and then a 1x3 on top. Then two teeth, and then a 1x2 next to that. On top of that, with a slanted piece covering the teeth. Is it? Yeah, that's 4 tall, and that's on this outside. Then we're doing the same on the other side. 1x4, adding the teeth. And then a 2x1, and another 2x1 or 1x2, and a slanted piece to cover over the teeth, and it's on the other side. Okay. Okay, then on top we have 2 red pieces with the studs to the outside in the middle. And then blue on the next to those. Then this blue piece to the back with more studs and slanted pieces over the side. Okay. Then in the middle we have this magenta piece with smaller pieces next to it. And then this orange or pink stud over all of that. Then we have two slanted pieces in the middle and the big corner pieces. Then we're going to the back. We have some slanted pieces on the back side. Then some more towards the middle. Then the corner pieces. And one more slanted piece. And that can be attached by clicking that in. So we have a mouth. So it will be like this. But we need to build the top part still. But for now I'm done. So I'll stop the stream here. I hope you like this, and we'll continue with part 4 next time, and hopefully finishing up